Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, this is going to be me talking you through a few of my summer essential items, so the bits that I'm bringing into my summer wardrobe, and I'll quickly run through the bits that I've dropped off from my spring wardrobe if you did watch my spring wardrobe essentials video. If not, I will link it up here for you to have a look at so you can kind of get an idea of where these pieces are coming from and what's dropped out. If you do like the video, please do give me a thumbs up and do subscribe, and I'm going to crack straight on into the rail. Okay, let me just talk about what I've dropped out from my spring wardrobe essentials. So they would be the fine gauge knit, so there's no knitwear here in for summer. Also denim, so even though I am wearing jeans today, as we get into sort of high summer, I don't tend to wear any denim, especially sort of tight fitted jeans. I feel like I just want my legs to breathe for a bit for a few months, so no jeans. And also duster jackets, they still stay here, but the kind of heavier coats and the darker dusters, so my black duster jacket that you see a lot in my Instagram and that was on the rail I think in the last video, that's dropped off for summer. I kind of try not to wear so much black outerwear and kind of bring in a few lighter coloured pieces. So what's still staying in there are kind of coloured bottoms, so in the shape of sort of culottes and pleated skirts. Coloured bottoms still feature in my summer wardrobe, as do a few black tops. So I won't wear black outerwear, but I still do maintain black throughout my wardrobe, whether it's spring, summer, autumn or winter. So let me get started with my first item then. So the first thing that will be in my summer wardrobe definitely is shorts. Now I'm really happy to have found a pair of shorts that I feel quite comfortable in. So if you'll have watched my previous haul video, again I'll link up here for you to have a look at. It's my summer haul, and in there I talk about these Uniqlo shorts. So I found these for £14.90 I think, which is such a great price. Really nice airy fabric, I think they're cotton. And what I like about these is the fact that they do flare out at the bottom, so it's quite good for me because I do struggle a lot with shorts, because you know I'm not the smallest of girls, that when I'm walking sometimes I do get the shorts riding up in between. Sometimes they're too short, I feel very uncomfortable and self-conscious. So these are a really nice pair of shorts, and shorts will be featuring for the first time in a while in my summer wardrobe because I really like these, and I'll probably I bought them for the honeymoon to be honest, but I think I might actually wear them around the city as well because I really like them. So definitely a pair of shorts for me. So next up we have our sleeveless cami. Now as you know, if you've been watching me for quite a few videos, I am very self-conscious of my arms, so I do much prefer tops like this. It's still very airy but have a longer sleeve. But this cami top I really liked from River Island, and so this is the kind of thing I'll probably wear much more on a holiday. It's not something I probably would wear on a day-to-day around the city here, but I would wear this on a holiday. I think it's quite cute with the tie features at the top. Again, just something a little bit to distract from my shoulder and arm area, which I'm very, very self-conscious about. This is a super airy piece, and again it's kind of, I like the shape of it, it kind of flares out a bit more. It's a little bit more floaty, so quite a nice floaty style, and I've got a video that talks a lot about tops for your apple shape, because that's the body shape that I believe I am, and I kind of think very hard about what kind of tops I buy for my shape. So if you want to check that out, feel free to go ahead if you've got a shape similar to me. This kind of top is perfect because, as I said, it's a floaty vibe, so it kind of skims over all my problem areas and adds a little piece of detraction on the shoulders. So this one is from River Island, and yeah, this is a kind of top I would wear mainly on holidays in the summer if it's super, super hot in the city, with a nice strapless bra, and it's quite a nice versatile top from taking you sort of from day to night. That said, these are more the types of tops that I would wear during the summer. So first of all, we've got this top here from Primark. So I bought this back when we were going to Mexico. So about January I bought this, and what I like about it is obviously it's black, so it very much is my comfort zone, but it's got this open bit at the back here, and I hope you can see that. So it flares open at the back, so actually I don't wear anything underneath this, and it just gives me a lot of nice air if you like going through. So yeah, it might be a black top, but it's nice for a hot summer's day. If you want to be covered up, if you feel a little bit self-conscious, look for tops that have got not only quite floaty fabrics, but also have little details like that where it's open at the back but kind of still keeping you covered. So it's quite floaty, quite airy and quite season appropriate, if you like. So that one was a piece I bought from Primark for about maybe £6 or £8. So it was just meant to be a little holiday buy, but actually it's stuck around in my wardrobe because I really like it. Other type of top that would be in my wardrobe in the summer, still a covered up piece, but super floaty and light and airy with this kind of chiffon fabric. Again, you can see it's got the longer sleeve because that's where I'm most comfortable. And it's got the wrap shape, which I think is most flattering on me, and it's a nice lighter colour. So I'm bringing in a little bit of sort of pastel colours, lighter colours for the summer. So if you're someone like me who feels a little bit self-conscious about your top half of your body shape, go for lighter, airy fabrics like this chiffon. You can still be very season appropriate, but not having to sort of bear all. So this is a nice top, again, that's very good for taking you from day to evening. So moving on to bottoms, for me in summer, I'm not a denim short kind of girl. I don't tend to wear very short skirts or things like that. My skirts tend to be midi length, and I love culottes. Like, culottes are my favourite bottom at the moment, I think. So kind of carrying in pretty much from my spring wardrobe is pleated skirts. So again, we've gone that kind of softer palette, if you like, your softer kind of bluey grey, and your pinks, which I still really like. Both these skirts are from Zara, and both these skirts are not new, but they're just the kind of bottoms that I like to wear in the summer with a nice floaty top or a t-shirt. You can dress these up with sort of sandals or heels. Similarly, you can easily just dress these down with a t-shirt and a pair of trainers. So very versatile pieces, pleated skirts. And then culottes. So as you know, and I've mentioned, I love culottes. I think they're super versatile and keep me covered up but kind of still very smart, get a lot of air to my legs, and I just feel very comfortable in them. So I've got these ones from Uniqlo. I also got these in khaki, so very similar to the top I'm wearing because it's also from Uniqlo. I got these in white, which you'll see in a minute. So I've got so many culottes, and I basically just live in them. So yeah, definitely a staple of mine all the year through. I wear culottes in the summer with sandals, with trainers. Similarly, I wear them through autumn, winter with tights and boots or brogues. So these kind of stay in my wardrobe all year round. So I guess a new addition in full summer from spring would be white. So for some reason this season, I've just got into the colour white. I've never really been someone who wears a lot of white because I do struggle to keep things clean. Like the culottes I was telling you about just now, I wore them for the first time to work last week and spilled my lunch on them. And I'm trying to work out how to get the stain off them. So yeah, I'm not very good at keeping stuff clean. So white is something I always admire but never bother trying to wear. So this season I've been brave. I feel like a big girl now, and I'm trying out a little bit more white in my wardrobe. And plus I think it looks really nice on, you know, tan skin, darker skin tones, so why not embrace it? So this season I've invested in a white Bardot top. So I mentioned in my last haul video that I love Bardot tops, but I feel they look really uncomfortable when they've got the elasticated shoulders, because I feel like they'll always sort of ride up and down your shoulders. So I love this top from ASOS White because it's got the little straps here, which hopefully will be keeping this up on my shoulders through the summer months. So lovely little top here. It's again quite spacious, a little bit oversized, so definitely my vibe for the summer. I don't like to wear skin tight items or skin tight fabrics. This top here I've just recently bought from Zara, and is a nice example of a great summer fabric, which is linen. So it's a really easy fabric to wear. It keeps you very cool during the summer. It's quite easy to maintain, and actually it looks really quite casual, which is quite nice. I think this is probably more of like a holiday vibe to me than something I'll probably wear on a day-to-day to work, but really like this top, and I like the mix of the linen and the embroidery. I think it's really nice. So this is another really nice white new addition to my summer wardrobe. Also from Zara we have another white top, really delicate again. I quite like a lot of embroidery and sort of lace work in my tops. Especially if they're white, I just think it's something that's very nice and delicate to them. So this is from Zara. It was $29.99, and I think it's another lovely one for the summer. I will be wearing a cami top underneath this because I don't like having my bra showing, but I think it's just a nice example of the types of tops that I start introducing into a high summer wardrobe. I think this is quite, I think it can be worn during autumn winter, but I think it's quite season specific and probably works much better during the spring summer months. And finally, I've just invested in a white pair of culottes. So these were an absolute bargain. I got these last week for £15 from Uniqlo. I've never ever had a white pair of trousers. If I can barely keep a white top clean, goodness knows what these are going to end up looking like, but we'll give it a go. And I love the fact that I can start sort of pairing these white bottoms with tops and colours like this. I think they just look really, really fresh and really lovely, your kind of whites and your pastels. So they look really high summer, and I think, you know, white trousers with a pair of, you know, mules, maybe a nautical look, so a navy top, excuse me, there's a lot you can do with a white pair of trousers, and I think a white culotte is better for me than going in for a white pair of jeans. It's just not my vibe and not my style. But definitely if you like the idea of coloured bottoms like I do, and you're not into this kind of more smarter look, definitely look for coloured denim, which I think is a great way to bring in colour for spring summer. Then moving on to dresses, I feel like I don't actually wear so many dresses in the summer, which is actually quite strange. I feel like they're very, sometimes can come across quite twee, quite floaty, too girly, too, I don't know, prairie style, or very, very, you know, floral and ditzy, and just not my kind of style. So I don't tend to wear a lot of dresses during the summer, but I have started wearing your cami dresses. So I think you would have seen these last summer, and they're both sleeveless cami dresses from ASOS. So one is a maxi dress, which looks like this. It's just got the thin straps and it's a very long maxi dress. And the other style is slightly shorter with more of like a slate grey blue kind of colour, a little bit of thicker straps, straight across the black, and a v-neck at the front. Both of these I really like to wear during the summer months, mainly layered on with a really, really light chiffon top. You can totally see right through that, that's how light it is, and that's how I feel more comfortable wearing these tops. So I kind of wear this and then layer on top this dress, because I'm just, as I said, not super comfortable with my arms. And actually, because the chiffon top is so light, I don't even feel extra hot. So these two dresses I got from ASOS, and I think they're fantastic for cami dresses and these kind of light, easy dresses for a very reasonable price. This top I got from Topshop years ago, but I'm sure there's lots of things that you can layer with. If it's not a short sleeve top, it can be a sleeveless cami, so you can just have a cami top underneath a dress like this. Fabric is nice as well. What I like about this is that it is not see-through, because you can see with a lot of summer dresses, the fabrics that are used are very, very light, and sometimes they don't come with linings and they can be just so see-through. So I was really happy with this dress, that it's very summer specific. It's got sort of slits up the side, but it's a nice heavy fabric, so that's great. I don't have to worry about whether you can see everything. I don't have to worry about wearing a slip, so that's perfect. And then finally on to outerwear. So the thing is, talking about outerwear in the summer sounds a little bit odd, but the way it is in the UK, you can have a daylight today, which starts off really, really nicely. Then in about 2 hours time, it could be pouring with rain like it was yesterday. So it's always, I always tend to have a piece of outerwear with me in the summer, even if, you know, it started off as a very nice day. So they tend to be sort of my lighter weight trench coats or my duster jackets. So both this coat here, for example, I've had for a few seasons now, but I still love it. I love the colour of it. I think it's really a nice, different kind of colour. Gorgeous in Cupro soft fabric, and a really nice piece just to kind of carry around with me. It's quite light, so I can kind of just drape it over me and carry it around with me if I don't need it, but it's a nice coat that I definitely use a lot over the summer. As you can see, it goes quite well, apart from with my mustard culottes, it goes quite well with a lot of the palette that I have here. So this one's from Topshop. I've had it for a long time. This one is from Uniqlo. You'd have seen this in quite a few videos of mine, and this is a recent purchase, maybe about a month or two old. This is a really lightweight trench that I've been living in over the past couple of months since I got it. Again, it's something that I can just throw on in the morning when I'm walking to the station, and then light enough just to be carrying around with me when I don't need it throughout the day. So definitely look for lighter weight and lighter coloured kind of pieces for the summer as overcoats. If you don't like this kind of style, think about your denim jackets in a colour, or just an older denim. Think about distressing, something different and a little bit more fun for high summer. Also leather jackets in colours, there's lots of pastel colours, white colours, pink, yellows. I already did those jackets that everyone fell in love with last year, and I think it's a great place to start if you're looking for that kind of piece for an outerwear item. Similarly, kimonos and things like that, which Zara again is doing a lot of, is a nice way to cover up for the summer. Not too heavy, but something that you can kind of keep with you and is great for holiday as well. So the kind of things that I'm missing from this raid, I would say, are things like play suits. It's not really my kind of style, but that would definitely feature here in a summer wardrobe if that's what your vibe is. I'm definitely looking for a straw hat. I think they look fantastic, and I just need to find one that fits my head. So that is my next kind of mission. So you guys really helped me in my mission to find my dream trench coat. And now, if anyone knows where I can get a nice straw hat with a black trim, that's kind of like a Trilby style, I would much appreciate some advice in the comments below. I think other than that, I'm pretty happy with the kind of outfits that I wear in the summer. It's always my most difficult season, to be honest, because I guess the clothing and the style of clothing doesn't always suit my aesthetic. I much more prefer the autumn winter type clothes where I can kind of layer up and be a lot more covered and wear up more darker colours. But I try my best in the summer to kind of still stay true to my style, be as comfortable as possible, and just enjoy what's the sun and get a bit of sun as much as I can, especially on my legs, because that's probably the area that I feel a bit more comfortable with. So I hope you found that video helpful, just to see what is coming into my summer wardrobe and what's kind of come out from my spring wardrobe. Do let me know if there's any kind of product types that you include in your summer wardrobe that I don't, or that you think I should do. And yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.